Hi, welcome or welcome back. My name is Sam and we do mostly tea reviews here. So today we have the unopening and review for the blue tea box. I couldn't remember the word box. So I've just taken the sticky label off, but I haven't actually looked inside. So this is what it looks like inside. You've got the tissue paper with the little sticker. So and this is the contents. So you do get 3 separate cards, one for each of the teas, and then you have your 3 packs of 45-gram tea. So we have got an Assam second flush. We have got a green tea Japanese sencha. And we have got an infusion. Let's mull it over. This let's mull it over sounds really good. Dried apple, hibiscus, elderberries, blueberries, cranberries, sugar, anti-cracking agent. Strange. Sunflower oil, rosehip, cinnamon sticks, star anise, cloves, orange, and pimento. I don't know what that is either. That sounds very nice. So I am just going to go and steep 3 cups of this and then I'll meet you back here. So we now have 3 fully steeped cups of teas, and as usual I'm going to turn you around, show you their colours, and then afterwards we'll give them a sniff and I'll give you my first impressions. So our first one is the fruit infusion, which is a deep red colour. It's really taken the colour from those cranberries. Second up we have our green tea, which is a very almost neon yellowy green. And our final tea is our black, which is a very, very dark brown, almost black colour, this one. So our first cup is the infusion, and to smell from the bag, it smells very Christmassy. There is orange, the cinnamon, and a hit of the hibiscus, and then a general berry smell, but you can't, from the smell alone from the bag, you can't specifically pinpoint which berries. To recap, it is elderberries, blueberries, and cranberries. And from the cup, it kind of smells like blackberries, which isn't one of the 3 berries we just listed. You've got the slight hibiscus smell, and then it is just a very berry smell. Kind of like a virgin mulled wine. Our second one up is our green tea. So this is a Japanese sencha, and the ingredients are just premium sencha green tea. It is a very strong aroma from the bag. I've said it before and I don't know if other people agree, but kind of smells like freshly cut grass. It's a very strong green tea aroma. And from the cup, in the cup it kind of has that popped rice smell. That's interesting. And our final one is the black tea, which ingredients is just black tea. And I steeped all of these at the maximum recommended time suggestion, just because I wanted to give them their full potential. Oh, and this smells like a really good breakfast tea. It's kind of got that malty smell. This one's really good from the bag. I think maybe the full steeping recommendation for this one might have been a bit too much for me because the colour is so dark. It's almost like a black coffee colour. It kind of smells like gravy. It's almost got that savoury note, like I'd pour this over turkey. I'm not sure that I'm excited to try that one. First time ever. Something I will say while they're cooling down, these little cards that you get with each of the subscriptions, unlike the other subscriptions that we have tried, I really like that on the back it not only says the teaspoon recommendation, the temperature and the time, it also says how many steeps it's good for. So the fruit infusion says that it is good for 2 infusions. Best time of day, all day. They're actually, all 3 of these teas are suggested for 2 infusions. And I just think that's a really nice touch. Especially for someone who's just starting out and maybe doesn't know that you can re-infuse your leaves. It's more of like a guided introduction, which I am a fan of. And these are probably cool enough for me to drink now. So let's start with our fruit infusion. Let's mull it over. Oh, let's mull it over. So it is meant to be a mulled wine inspired tea, I'm guessing, from the name. Oh, it's very sweet. You can taste the cinnamon. Strangely, I'm saying it's very sweet, but you can also taste the hibiscus in there, which is not a flavour you would associate with sweetness. Yeah, the cinnamon sticks, the star anise, the cloves all give it like that slightly spiced taste. It's not spiced at all, but it's got that like warming feeling down the throat, other than the fact it's a hot beverage. I'm getting the dried apple quite a lot. That's a big fixture of this taste. This is very nice. This is actually very, very nice. For a fruit infusion, I would give this a 5 golden tea bags. For a tea that I'm gonna pick up every day, not so much, but for what it is, the category of tea, I would give this a 5. It's very smooth, it's very full-bodied, and I enjoy that a lot. The second up is our green tea. And this is the one that for me it's had the smell of kind of popped rice. It does also have a slight taste of popped rice. There is no rice in this. This is just premium Essentia green tea. It's nice. It's not a green tea that I would reach for over and over again. It is very smooth and it doesn't have that feeling going down the throat that sometimes a green tea has. It kind of coats, makes a film around your mouth. This is very delicate, very smooth, but it's just not one that I would reach for over and over again. So my personal taste, maybe like a 3.5. Then our final one is the black tea, which I am quite nervous to try. As it's cooling down, it has less of a gravy smell and more of a breakfast tea smell. That was incredibly bitter. It does recommend 100 degrees for 3 to 5 minutes. I would not do that. Oh. At 5 minutes steep, I would give that a 0. I would not touch that again. I did not like it. I will retry it. Actually, let's do that now. Let's re-steep it for less time and I'll give you another impression. So let's go for the 3 minutes at their lowest recommendation and we'll see if that is any better. So we are now back with our second cup, not a second steep. I used new leaves to give a fair shot. So our second cup of the black Assam. It smells more of a breakfast tea now, and the colouring, it's not as dark as the first one. Well, it's more of a brown red rather than that really dark almost black colour, but it is still very dark. I mean, I'm not looking forward to trying this. And for the sake of a full rounded review, I'm going to try it at the 3 minute steep, and then I'm also going to add milk to it because although I do try all of my teas without milk first, I do enjoy a breakfast tea with milk, usually. So we'll try it, then we'll add milk and we'll try again. It is a lot nicer at 3 minutes. 5 minutes was just way too much. It brought so much bitterness into it. At 3 minutes, it's quite a nice breakfast tea. It's still, on that second sip, it does still have the bitter notes in it. So I'm now going to add the milk. I don't actually use much milk, so that's its colouring now. It smells the same. It is a lot nicer with milk. So if you are someone who drinks tea with or without milk, depending on your mood, like I am, then I would recommend this one with milk, and definitely at 2 or 3 minutes. 3 might even be a little bit of a stretch for my taste buds. 5, absolutely not. But I would now be happy to finish this cup. So, I mean, we can take that as a win, right? Rating it, 3 minutes with milk, probably a 4. I don't want to go any higher than a 4 because it could so easily be oversteeped, this one. I mean, 3 minutes is still on the verge of being bitter. It's now starting to turn bitter, so I want to know who drank this and went, yeah, that's good at 5. Who likes things that bitter? It was bad. It was just bad. So as a subscription box, would I recommend this? That's a difficult one for me because I really enjoyed my first box. This second box, not as enthusiastic. I would still say if you have seen this box and you were curious to give it a go, then give it a go, because my first box was so good, and they do tailor it to your tastes to an extent. You can pick whether or not you want infusions, black, green, connoisseur. There were some other choices. I think herbal was probably one of them. So you can tailor it a bit. It's not the same as with the brew, where the brew tea subscription, where you can completely tailor it. You say which of the teas they gave you that month you did and did not like, and then they'll take that on board for the next month. But you've got some sort of say in it. I did use a coupon code to get this for $9.99 instead of $12.99, so if I can find that again, I will drop that in the comments. Let me know if there are any other subscriptions that you would like me to try. If you liked this, please give it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. I would love to reach 100 subscribers, and I will see you in the next one. All right.